Hand washing is one of the best ways to protect yourself, your family, and the children in your care from getting sick. In this video, you will learn when and how you should wash your hands to stay healthy. Washing hands can keep you healthy and prevent the spread of respiratory and diarrheal infections from one person to the next. So, how do germs spread? Germs can spread from other people or surfaces when you touch your eyes, your nose, your mouth with unwashed hands. Prepare or eat food and drinks with unwashed hands. Touch a contaminated surface or different objects. Or it can spread by blowing your nose, cough, or when you sneeze into your hands, and then touch other people's hands or other common objects. Now, it's recommended that when you sneeze that you should sneeze into your elbow, then immediately wash your hands. Other key times to wash your hands include before, during, and after preparing food, before eating food, before and after caring for someone who is at home who is sick with vomiting or diarrhea, before and after treating a cut or a wound, after using the toilet, of course, and after changing diapers or cleaning up a child who has used the toilet, and as was mentioned earlier, after blowing your nose, coughing, or sneezing. Then after touching an animal feed, or animal waste. After handling pet food or pet treats if you have those in your program. And also after touching or changing the garbage. And during a pandemic, such as COVID-19, you should also clean your hands after you've been in a public place and touched an item or surface that may be frequently touched by other people. So not just during a pandemic, but other times as well. But also if you touch door handle, tables, gas pumps, shopping carts, or electric cashiers, registers, screens, etc. Before touching your eyes, nose, or mouth, because that's how germs enter our bodies. Washing your hands is easy and it's one of the most effective ways to prevent the spread of germs. Clean hands can stop germs from spreading from one person to another and throughout an entire community, from your home and your workplace to child care facilities and hospitals. So each of those, you should follow these steps every time. Wet your hands with clean running water. Apply soap. Lather your hands by rubbing them together with the soap. Lather the backs of your hands, between your fingers, and under your nails. Scrub your hands for at least 20 seconds. Now, more than likely, you're not going to use a timer, so you may want to hum the Happy Birthday song from beginning to end twice, 2 times. Then, rinse your hands well under clean running water. Dry your hands using a clean towel or air dry them, and turn the water off with a paper towel, not with your clean hands. Washing hands with soap and water is the best way to get rid of germs in most situations. Now, if soap and water are not readily available, you can use hand sanitizer, but make sure it's an alcohol-based hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. Now, you can tell if the sanitizer contains at least 60% alcohol by looking at the product label. Sanitizers can quickly reduce the number of germs on your hands in many situations. However, there's some things to think about. Sanitizers do not get rid of all types of germs. Hand sanitizers may not even be as effective when hands are visibly dirty or even greasy. Hand sanitizers might not remove harmful chemicals from hands like pesticides and heavy metals. So there's also a proper way to use hand sanitizer. You should first apply the product to the palm of one hand after reading the label to learn the correct amount of hand sanitizer to use. Then rub your hands together, making sure to rub the gel over all the surfaces of your hands and fingers until your hands are dry. This should take about 20 seconds, just like the hand washing. And there's one caution, it's very critical. Swallowing alcohol-based hand sanitizers can cause alcohol poisoning. if more than a couple of mouthfuls are swallowed. So you need to make sure to keep it out of the reach of young children, and if they need to use it, supervise their use. So that's it on hand washing.